Radio check. Oh, I'm Good evening, everybody. Good evening. We've arrived here, and it's a special day. It's a championship finale day here for GP4 OC DTM, the 2018 season. It's gonna come to a close here, and we're gonna crown a new champion. I am your commentator, Robert Ionescu, and I'm joined by Dennis Graf. Hello, Dennis.
Hello, good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
That's awesome. And are you excited for this race?
Of course I am. The championship
Yeah.
decider, so
Yeah, I
it
feel the
only can
same.
be exciting.
Absolutely. And yeah, we arrived here at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, where historically the finale is, of course, and where famously Nelson Mondialo took his first and only ever victory in 2010. So good times. But yeah, we're here at Monza and we're gonna get ready with the grid. But before that, we need to take a look at the championship criteria, of course. And the scenario is actually pretty simple. It's a rather short tale, I would say. Basically, if Rosetta Martinez finishes in the top 8, basically scores even a single point, he is champion. And also, if David Greenwood doesn't win the race, then Martinez is also champion. For Greenwood to be champion, he's gonna have to win the race and hope Martinez doesn't score any points. It's nothing too complicated. It will be complicated for Greenwood though, because he's starting rather low. It should be a very interesting race after this qualifying session. So without further ado, let's get going with the grid. And there you go, you can see Bartosz Klos is on pole position for the last race of the season, Michael Mocho in second in the silver file. Jack Boyman is in third in front of Dudu Kurbi.
And in fifth we have Oliver Glazebrook ahead of Rosetta Martinez, one of the favorite for the title, I think I have to say. Then we have Roman Quark and Will Parrish in row 4.
Yep, that's right. Adam Wolf is in 9th place, joined by his former DTM teammate Robert Ionescu, which is myself, of course, in 10th. Julius Anderson is in 11th, with Rahul Patel just behind in 12th.
Behind them we have Zachary Fitzwater and his teammate William Duncan in the 7th row, and behind them we have Rifki Fakhrizadeh and David Greenwood, the second championship contender, in 16th.
Yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a drive Green's gonna have to pull if he wants to win the title. If he doesn't win the race, he can't win the championship. So let's see if he can make it the race of his life. Of course, the driver who is returning to the top class, replacing Enis Parachki, who suddenly decided to retire. But yeah, Daniel Darabosh is in 17th, and he's followed by Victor Bobo in the Rosberg Audi. Jamie Griffiths in 19th, and Mateusz Turvik all the way down in 20th. And the last two on the grid are
Halil Shaheen and Will Neller.
Yep, that's right. The reigning OC champion starting at the back of the pack, but I don't think he'll be too bothered about that. Let's take a look at the weather now before we get going. It's going to be bone dry all the way. No weather to ruin things. And will Martinez become the first Filipino to win an OC title? Or will Greenwood do the impossible and win it from a 10-point gap? Who's winning it? Thanks, Joe, for providing that little script, I'd say. But yeah, that was cool. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens because we're getting ready to start the race now. We're loading the game.
Yeah, while we're loading the game, I have a little fun fact. This is my first proper race commentary since the Indy 500.
That's great. Let's hope we can have a good time today. Not just us, but also everyone in the stream watching. Hello, guys. I hope you're doing all fine. I hope you're all doing fine.
Not just you, also me.
Yes. And we're still waiting for it to load. It's gonna progress a little bit more. Any second now. There you go.
And now.
And it's just about finished loading. There we go on the grid. Close on the left of the screen with Mocho on the right. Don't forget Boyman in behind. Which one of these three is gonna take the lead on the run down towards turn 1? The last race of the season, the championship decider, is about to get going. And here we go for the championship finale. It's an okay start for Klos, and Mocho gets away well as well. Boyman seems to be a little sluggish off the line, but he's holding on to third right now. And towards turn 1, We got someone trying to make a move there. Further at the back. Mocho is trying to take the lead around the outside. He's done it nicely. But Klaus gets him back into turn 2. Incredible. And there's the yellow flag. There's been a crash. Who's been involved? Fitzwater is out.
And Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson is also out. And
yeah.
Does Greenwood have damage? I think I've seen something in the pits thingy. Let's see what happened here. Anderson. He went into the back of, I think that might be, I'm not sure who that is actually. Parrish, I think. But he went. Oh,
Parrish.
But Del got pushed from behind by Anderson, and there was another contact there. Duncan caught damage there, not Greenwood.
Yeah, luckily not Greenwood. Otherwise, the championship have been almost decided.
Yeah, quite a dramatic start, but what do you expect of Monza? That's always chaotic like this. It appears Fakrazane, he didn't cause it. He just got caught out by surprise.
Yeah.
Greenwood is all the way at the back. Let's see what happened to him. He must have had a terrible start.
Yeah, he really had a terrible start there.
He had a great launch actually, but he got forced to slow down there. He didn't have the space to squeeze through because of Fakrazane there closing the door. As a result, Greenwood's run was compromised. But this could be a blessing in disguise because he gets to avoid a giant collision. Just barely though.
Yeah.
As here we go. Martinez, I think he gained a couple of positions here. Now he's in 6th place.
Yeah, he stayed in.
Here goes Mocho sending it to the Roja. Can he get past? No, they've touched. They've crashed. Massive crash. And Mocho is out. I believe Klaus might be out as well. Oh my goodness me. Quite a dramatic crash. And yes, I can confirm both are out. They both lost the wheel apiece. Yes, indeed so. And quite a twist though, with the leaders taking each other out. We've seen this happen, of course, in GP2 on lap 1 in Hungary, and now we've seen it in DTM at Monza. Let's see again. Mocho, he was very, very eager to make the move happen, but it was not going to work like this.
He was very committed to the move there.
You shouldn't try to win the race. You can't win the race on the first lap, but you can certainly lose it. And this is exactly what happened to Mocho and Klaus. They lost the race.
Yeah, and that's their season over.
Indeed so. And now Boyman, luckily manages to avoid the carnage. So we got a nice onboard shot from him as he's now up into the lead. I think there's a wheel still on track. Torvik's gone off. What's happened to him there? Did he go up on his own? I think he went off the wheel. Oh, he avoided the wheel.
Oh my.
But there was another one. I think Greenwood was collected. Oh, the wheel bounced back 3 times.
At least, yeah, 3 times. Or even 4 times,
How did this happen?
That was the like ping pong with the barrier.
Indeed, the ball and the wall playing some ping pong there, and it's definitely not good for Torvik. I thought it might have been a driver error, but it wasn't. And who pushed it? Was it Duncan? Yes, he gave it the momentum sideways.
By the way,
and when it bounced back, Torvik, there was nothing he could do. He avoided the wheel initially, but Griffiths pushed it further. Somehow even faster than the cars themselves. It hit Greenwood, it bounced back off him, and then into the wall and went into Torvik again.
Yeah, it's very unlucky for Torvik there.
Yeah, Greenwood managed to keep it on the road, but that was a close shave.
I never saw anything like that before.
Me neither. And Torvik got hit by it 3 times, and while it didn't cause him damage, it ruined his line and sent him off the road there. So he lost the rear end, and once he was in the gravel, there was no saving it.
Yeah.
Watch out for debris.
That's really gutting.
Start.
At least he managed to avoid the wall. Let's see if he can rejoin safely.
Yeah.
Yes, he can. He's now looking further up front. Kirby has made the move up into 2nd place.
Martinez up into 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, he's down to 5th. Parrish overtook him.
Yeah, he made a move. And towards Vanessa Tascari. And nice and easy there. Glazebrook, I think, lost some time.
Wide. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we got a move from Griffiths. He tried to go through there. Let's take a look at this train we got here. Martinez making a move on Parrish. He's
And
got him.
Patel's up into
Parrish will
sixth.
have a decent run out of Parabolica. As Patel is also moved past the guy he was fighting, and Ionescu is chasing them as well. Here goes
And
Will Parrish.
Make
He should be able to get back past, as Patel is under pressure too. And watch Ionescu behind. Here goes Parrish.
Oh. Okay.
Quag is also past. He's overtaken Patel. Neller almost hitting the back of Darabosh, the side of Darabosh there, but he wasn't able to pass. Greenwood's been hit off. Greenwood's been hit off. He doesn't get any damage. Shaheen, I think he pushed him a little bit.
Yeah.
This is not good for David. Not good news for David Greenwood. His
And
already
bang.
incredibly small
That
title
was-
chances are dropping even further.
No.
Let's not forget, points won't be enough for Greenwood. Second won't be enough for Greenwood. He has to win the race. As
And
Darabosh is
Martinez-
fighting still.
Doesn't have to take any point.
Indeed.
Now Jack Boyman
Martinez
leads.
could retire right now and he'll still win the championship as long as Greenwood doesn't win. Now here goes Boba trying to make a move into second Lesmo. He's backing out, thinking better of it. Now Quag is lining up. Martinez, I think that is, for an overtake. Into Variante Ascari. He's got him.
Martinez is now down 6 again.
Boba made the move. He's gone back in front of Wolf, I believe. As now Patel is trying to get squeezed past Martinez as well on the run towards Parabolica. He seems to have got him so far. Yes, he has. And now, Neller making a move on Adam Wolf.
Whoa.
He's
Neller
through.
from last to 8th after 2 laps.
Well, we've got
Wow.
some two very chaotic laps. As now Martinez is trying to come back at Patel onto the straight. And he's
make
got him already.
moves stick.
Now watch the braking. This will be interesting. Patel, can he send it back at him? No, he thinks better of it. As now Wolf and Neller still fighting it out. And Wolf's taking the place back.
So the current order: Jack Boyman leads out of Dudo Kobe and Oliver Glazebrook. That's
Yep,
the top
that's right.
3 at the moment.
Yeah, Parrish is in fourth in front of Quag. And then Martinez, Patel, and Ionescu to round out the points. Darabosh and Bobo are 9th and 10th respectively. They both gained quite a number of places.
Yeah, the only one in the top 10 who didn't gain any places was Rosetta Martinez.
Yeah, that's right. And let's see if he can recover one. Maybe two if he can get in closer to Quag. But I think he's going to have to worry about losing a place because Rahul Patel is gaining in the slipstream. He's not going to be close enough here. Martinez goes defensive either way. It's going to compromise him a little bit. Didn't harm him too much though as he's hunting down Quag. Trying to take 5th place.
I would do the move here, I would wait.
Parabolica. He thought about sending it but
No.
wasn't close enough.
Yeah, now I think we'll make the move.
Yeah, he's getting decent drive. And he should be able to get past Quag
That's
now.
the
Let's
dream.
see.
And yes.
He still needs to
it's
hold the
true.
better of him on the brakes. Here they go, the two of them. Martinez is free. Boba's hitting the fastest
No, he-
lap. Bit of a lock up there for Quag on the second part of the Retvillo. As now Patel can try to line him up. Into a Curva Grande around the outside, just like Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso. Let's see if he can get him. He's gonna have the inside into De La Roja. He's still gonna have to be better on the brakes. And Patel is through. Darabosh has caught up to Ionescu and towards the first Lesmo. Ionescu going defensive there. He's very close to the back of Quag too, so got a little bit of a train going on here.
Patel is ahead of Quag. Did I miss the move or?
He passed him into the second chicane.
Oh, okay.
And now got another pass brewing. Darabosh trying to make a move on Ionescu for 8th place to move himself up into the points. He didn't get the
And-
overtake. Ionescu defended around the outside. And Darabosh's line was compromised. The Bobo will have a chance to get the Hungarian. But now he gets an even better exit. Ooh, this is gonna be a pick
Oh.
3 wide towards Parabolica. Ionescu's pulled away from these
Uh,
two, but here goes Wolf sending it down the inside. Incredible
Whoa.
stuff. Darabosh manages to hold on. And now it's the slipstream fest. This is beautiful, I have to say.
Yeah. It really is. You're right there.
Yeah. And Neller, he wasn't able to gain much, but he's still in the slipstream with these guys. Wolf dropping back, he doesn't have any sort of slipstream. Neller trying to squeeze in there, but Bobo doesn't leave him enough room. Now let's see on the brakes. Wolf is trying to send it past Darabosh. Side by side they go, but Darabosh has the upper hand. Lock up there from Wolf, or for Darabosh maybe. And now Wolf gets a great exit. It's a very good traction, so I think Darabosh is the one with the lockup. Bobo is being overtaken by Neller, or at least he's trying to overtake, as Wolf is trying to overtake Darabosh. Backing out of it, Neller, getting back at Bobo. Into De La Roja, he's got past. Great move there.
Yeah.
And now Jamie Griffiths. He is getting close to Bobo, but wasn't able to pass him towards Lesmo. As now Quag is catching back up to Patel, but Ionescu doesn't have to worry about the threat behind him anymore, at least for now. He's catching up to Quag as well. Now Wolf, trying to get past Darabosh once again, into Variante Ascari. Here he goes, and once again, Darabosh manages to hold on this time. Last lap he failed to overtake, now he defends. Now Greenwood's gained onto these guys, gonna try to get past Shaheen. And don't forget, I think that might be, no, that's not a Bobo, is it? Or is it? I'm not quite sure.
I think it is Bobo.
Either way,
Yes.
Greenwood is close to the back of these. Yeah, it is a Bobo. Lost some ground. But Quag is gaining some ground now. He's lining up Patel for a pass. The Brit going defensive, the Frenchman going for the attack. Patel closing the door.
Oh.
Ooh,
And
a little
he's
bit of a
done
touch there. As now Neller making it past Wolf. As Griffith sends it on a Bobo, but unable to make the move work. Greenwood's up a place, up in 14th. Still got a long way to go, but he's gaining.
A very long way to go.
Yeah. As this fight continues to intensify, Turvik now trying to recover, making a move on Shaheen, but Shaheen closes the door. Turvik has to slow down, and he can't attack into De La Roja as a result. Now Ionescu's gone to the back of Patel. I believe the two of them might be best friends or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but that's off the track. On that track, they're rivals, and Ionescu's going to try to make a move. Now Greenwood getting the slipstream on his teammate Jamie Griffiths. Let's see if we can close him down. Not close enough into Variante Ascari, I don't think. And no, Greenwood goes a little bit defensive either way. And not Greenwood, sorry, Griffiths. And this is helping Greenwood. Griffiths covering the inside. But Greenwood going for it nonetheless. Can he make the move work into Parabolica? Side by side, wasn't able to do it. But he will get the slipstream. So let's see if he can pull it off now. Already getting out of the slipstream and going side by side with his teammate in the Phoenix Audi.
Yeah.
He's already ahead. He has to get the braking right, which he does.
He does get it right.
Yeah.
He's ahead.
Now Martinez is catching up to the back of Paris just a little bit. Quag seems to have pulled away from Patel, who's being chased down by Ionescu meanwhile. And now Shaheen trying to get past Griffiths and towards Variante de la Roja. Here goes Khalil Shaheen. He's got him.
He's ahead.
Yes, he
Great
is.
move.
Indeed so. As now Griffiths, other foot losing another place. Here goes Turvik into the Lesmo. He didn't make it work there. The second Lesmo maybe. No, even less likely, and he didn't make it work either. But he's definitely got some good pace, Mateusz Turvik. He's all over the back of Jamie Griffiths. He's gonna try to get past him towards Variante Ascari. Can he make it work? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Turvik is up into 15th place. Now Martinez all over the back. Not quite yet of Will Parrish, but he is getting there. Gaining in the slipstream. Won't be close enough to launch a move here, but he is gaining nonetheless. And if it stays like this, he will take the championship comfortably. Just has to keep it in the points, and that's, of course, if Greenwood wins, which is very unlikely at this point. So Martinez doesn't even have to do anything. He's just in it for the sake of racing it, of course. This is his last race in DTM, because he has been promoted to Manor for next season, if you've heard the news. He'll be partnering Maxim Titkov. As now we got an overtake from Ibobo on his compatriot Adam Wolf. Not quite.
Oh, Wolf Groove can stay ahead.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the ball is
Ibobo,
still there.
Quick one. No.
Unable to make the move on his compatriot, and this is helping Greenwood catch the pair of them. Now Parrish has definitely been caught by Martinez. Has now got a freeway train here. Wolf, Ibobo, and Greenwood, three British drivers fighting each other. Which one's gonna get the upper hand? Ibobo going for the move. Wasn't able to pull it off, and Greenwood wasn't able to pass Ibobo either. But
Well,
Martinez passes Parrish.
Parrish.
Yeah, but the
But
American will get the
Parrish will have to-
slipstream.
yeah.
And let's see if we can pass the Filipino. Ah, that's easy.
Yeah, very easy.
And he's in front. And look at his fuel load. Parrish is definitely going for a one-stop. Quite
Yeah,
a bold
yeah,
one at that. And he's fighting back even despite his heavy fuel load. I think Martinez
Yeah,
might be on a heavy fuel load as well. Let's now take a look at this fight. Greenwood somehow got in front of these guys into Parabolica. Yeah, got Ibobo.
Ooh.
Had to slow down here, of course. We've seen that. They still had slipstream on the run towards Parabolica. At the inside, took it and grabbed the place. But of course, without slipstream from up front, he will be vulnerable to a counterattack.
Oh,
And here
look
it
at
comes.
Turwick
Turvik can
here.
get past both of them. This is gonna be very brave.
Oh, and there's
Oh, there's a
contact.
crash!
And
There's a
Turwick
crash.
spins.
Greenwood avoids it, but Ibobo and Turvik have collided.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, Greenwood's title challenge could have ended right then and there. But he avoids the collision just about narrowly.
Yeah.
And Ibobo and Turvik, both in the mud as I have to put the blame on Turvik, honestly. He was squeezing for a gap. Never could afford. Greenwood is up into 12th place and Turvik's race. Once again, it's taking a
So I'm back.
back. Now,
Just
Martinez still trying to attack Parrish yet again. Let's see if the championship leader who will win the championship at this as it stands. Let's see if he can get past and up into 4th place. In towards Variante Ascari, he's got some good run with that straight line speed advantage, but it's not enough. Parrish goes defensive. Could harm his run a little bit.
by the way, the gap between Boyman and Kobe at the front is 4.3 seconds.
And it is increasing, so Jack Bum is looking good as Patel has overtaken Quag
Yeah.
on the
I saw that.
on the exit of Ascari. Let's see how it went down. Quag must have made a
Oh.
mistake.
Try and get back.
Oh,
Oh, it's an
oil leak.
engine
It's
failure for
problem.
Quag. Oil
And-
leak,
oh
and the
dear.
Frenchman is out.
Oh,
It's a
dear,
water
the-
leak, actually. Yeah, and Roman Quag's race was going well, but sadly he's gonna walk home with nothing because he's out and becomes the 4th retirement of the day. 5th retirement, I'm
5th.
sorry. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct, mate.
Ah, man, that's unfortunate
Try and get
for the
back.
energy more for Mercedes driver.
That's good. You're
As
doing it
Patel got
exactly right,
past,
mate.
and I expect UNESCO to be getting past as well very shortly. And Darabosh is chasing him down as well. Into Parabolica goes UNESCO, overtakes the slower down Quag. Martinez has gone past Parrish, but just like last lap, the American will have him back on the straight.
yeah, it's not,
Yes, he does.
it's not the best move to overtake in Parabolica. You need to stay behind and do the move into the first chicane here.
Yeah,
Yes.
passing Parabolica is pretty much a double-edged sword. Martinez got a good exit, but not close enough to pass just yet. And to Curva Grande, he's going for the outside. We'll have a chance at Parrish into Variante de la Roja. Yellow flag in the first corner. What's
I think
happened
that's
there?
for Quark. I think that's for Quark.
Oh, yeah, that is for Quag.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
he
I
is.
pulled over in a safe spot, I'd say. I thought there might have been a crash, but it was just Quag slowing down, stopping the car,
Yeah.
and that's his season over. It's a good season, I'd say, but it's over now. Roman Quag retires from this race with an engine failure, water leak. Martinez overtook Parrish meanwhile. And yeah, confirmation there from race control that Quag is out. Got number 13. And now, race continues. Greenwood up into 11th place. He's still gotta gain 10 more places though. 11th isn't gonna cut it.
Yeah, he has to gain 10 places and to hope that Martinez doesn't the point.
It's mission impossible, but never say never. Greenwood could still
Yeah.
pull off a miracle. We'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, Halisha, he's gaining on him in the slipstream. Yellow
And now
flags
the
are
yellows are
gone.
gone.
We're back to green flag conditions all over the track. Shahin's staying put into Parabolica and get some good slipstream out of it. And yeah, he's got a better launch. Up the gears into 6th gear. And here goes the Turk. Should be able to have him comfortably. And let's see. Hard on the brakes. And yes, he is. He's got him. As Quag's car has been moved off to the side. Greenwood might be under pressure yet again. But let's see if we can catch Shahin again. It's going to be close, but not close enough. As Darabosh has caught up to Ionescu, so the Romanian, unable to catch up to Rahul Patel as much as he'd hope, is going to have to contend with Darabosh behind him fighting. Of course, these two guys might have some bad blood between the pair of them because if you remember last week's race in Spa, Darabosh hit Ionescu into Pujon. And maybe some bad blood. I'm not quite sure, but either way, these two are in close proximity once again. Let's see what will happen. Neller's gained 13 places all the way from last, so he's having one hell of a race.
Yeah.
He's not a top tier champion for nothing, and he's proving it here. Darabosh trying to gain on Ionescu, but not close enough. He will get a little bit of slipstream, but won't be able to pass here. Not by a long
Boyman
shot.
extended the gap to Gobi to 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's grown even more. Now Greenwood should get back at Shahin. He's gaining in the slipstream, but not enough for an overtake. Yeah, has to stay put. Didn't have an option there, really. Even if he cut the corner, I don't think he would have gone past. As now Ibobo trying to climb some places back after his earlier collision with Turvik. The Brit wants to get back in this race. And for to do that, he's going to have to pass Jamie Griffiths into De La Roja. Not going for it. 12 laps of fuel in his wagon. So we'll be expecting him to box at around lap 21 or 22. As now Darabosh, he's caught up to Ionescu. He failed to make the move earlier into Variante Ascari about 5 laps ago. Can he make it work this time? Ionescu defends and Darabosh doesn't make it work.
Oh,
He'll get a nice run. Now
Griffiths?
Ibobo. Griffiths closing the door. Now going for the racing line.
goes
Ibobo is
through.
through. Yeah, now into Parabolica. Darabosh. Does he take the double-edged sword? He does. He's past Ionescu. But the Romanian will have the slipstream to get back at him, of course. And let's see. Using the slipstream goes the BMW RBM driver. Yeah, it's got him nice and easy. And now for the braking.
Yep.
Darabosh slots in behind. He's still close. Maybe he could try something into the Variante de la Roja. Remains to be seen.
I don't think
He is
so.
gaining
Can
though. Definitely going
can
for
he
the
do-
move. That's the sign of it.
and
Ionescu covering it off. Good defense there. Maybe a little desperate, but he made it work safely. And Darabosh is denied the position.
Great defense there.
Yeah, he's clearly not wanting to go down without a fight, as he appears to be on the one stop.
I think
As are
everyone is
most
on
people,
one
I
stop,
assume.
think.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway,
Yeah,
looking
one
at
stop.
Dudu Corby in his quest to pull away from Glazebrook, he's gained half a tenth there. Darabosh going side by side into Curva de Serralio with Ionescu. He had to back off there into Variante Ascari. Not close enough. Ionescu defends. Darabosh follows him close. And let's see if this can help Will Neller gain on the pair of them. Darabosh clearly hungry for that position. He's gonna go for it again in towards Parabolica. I think he's gonna get him now, yes. Oh man, he got me.
Oh,
Ionescu getting back at Darabosh. Let's see if we can get him back just like he did on the previous lap. The slipstream. Darabosh going defensive. Unable to answer that straight line speed advantage.
same move as last lap.
Yeah. He's made it work again. Darabosh goes a little deep on the second corner. And I don't think he'll be close enough to attack. Actually, he might be. He's still got a good exit regardless of him going a little deep. Can Ionescu defend once again, or has Darabosh got him this time? In towards Ferrante de la Roja. Ionescu not defending this time. Darabosh is through. Up into 7th place. And I think this battle is over.
Yeah.
Here goes Will Neller into the last smoke. Can he get past his former Lotus
Yes,
teammate?
he
Yes, he can.
can.
Ionescu went wide. Oh my goodness.
There's 2 spaces in the space of 3 corners.
Yeah, and I think he won't be happy about that. Neller's made it work nicely. And is up into the points, having started in last.
And very
Ionescu
wide
very
there.
fortunate to keep it off the
Oh,
gravel. He was just
Yeah.
millimeters away. He's not going to be close enough to get back at Neller. But he will gain a little bit with the slipstream.
Yeah.
He's going to have to worry about Adam Wolf too, of course.
Yeah, Will Neller
Now
from
he Bobo.
last to 8th. Great comeback.
Quite rightly so. As the Bobo is still racing Greenwood. Was unable to pick up the pace. Which means that every single lap, the chance of Rosetta Martinez winning the championship goes up from 99.9% to 99.91% and so on.
Yeah.
Now Ionescu having to fend off his teammate from last season, Adam Wolf. He didn't attack there, but another Brit attacking this Victory Bobo in his fight with Greenwood. He's got him already. And on the brakes, yes.
Yeah, he's ahead.
Now it's a 99.3% chance for Martinez to win the title. As Ionescu is holding us, facing some pressure, going defensive, and Wolf has caught him. Clearly on a lot of fuel though, the Romanian. And here goes Wolf in the second last point. It's not gonna make it work here. Now, on the Curva del Serrallo, Wolf having to back out. And he's lost some vital time here. Ionescu's still going defensive. He needs to stop doing that in Variante's car. It's costing him time. Because Wolf's back up on him again.
Yeah.
Wolf's already got him on the run to Parabolica.
And
He's ahead up into 9th place, but Ionescu will have an answer with the slipstream. It doesn't matter how easily you can pass at Monza. If you can't pull away, you're in danger of being repassed one corner later.
Yeah.
And Ionescu is through. A little bit dodgy on the braking there. Was sliding just a little bit. As now Rahul Patel is catching Will Parrish. Ionescu's pulled away a little bit more from Wolf. The Brit won't be able to have him on this end of Sector 1. Parrish, his mirrors are definitely busy because they're filled with yellow. The yellow of Rahul Patel's car, of course, as the Brit is gaining. Getting a decent drive through the Curva del Serrallo and now in towards Variante Ascari. Patel is gonna have the inside. Can he make it work? And the answer is yes, he can.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Oh, actually, he did.
Yes.
Yeah, very good move from the Brit. Now Wolf still staying behind as Ionescu goes defensive yet again. It's costing him a lot of time to Neller, so if Ionescu wants to score some points, he needs to stop doing that. Wolf should have him into Parabolica. Side by side they go. And Wolf is ahead.
But can Ionescu take it back on the straight?
Speaking of him, his teammate Mateusz Turvik has passed Jamie Griffith as now Ionescu going for the move on Wolf. He's been very good on the counterattack towards the Retifilio, but so has everyone really. And Ionescu is ahead. Wolf losing a little bit on the braking. He is getting caught by Shaheen behind.
Oh,
there's contact there. Turvik spins. He stepped the back of
For
Griffiths,
third time.
and that sent him into a spin. Matoshi Torvik's race is going from bad to worse. That's the third incident he was involved in today.
Yeah, the third spin.
Wrong place, wrong time, really. Both were hard
Yeah.
on the brakes, and Torvik's brake just a little bit too late. I'd say that's my opinion.
If this continues, we need a Turek spin counter.
I hope it doesn't come to that. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you can see Wolf lost a lot of time into turn 1, and I think Tedesco might have been able to clear him. Let's see that spin again, and there was. Yeah, Adam Wolf is now under pressure. Halil Shaheen. Let's see if we can have him in towards De La Roja.
And
No, he can't.
no.
This is helping
Moving
Ionescu
between
get away
Ionescu.
from these guys. And Shaheen, try and go for the move. Not working. To the first Lesmo. Bobo getting closer to this little gruppetto as these three guys are fighting together now. 2 Brits and 1 Turk. And let's see if Bobo can get past Shaheen. No, Shaheen is going on the attack. He's going after Wolf into Variante Ascari. And this time he's made it work.
And he makes it.
Yeah. Wolf is gonna face some pressure from Ibobo. As Patel might be able to chase down Martinez, we'll have to wait and see. But now, Victor Bobo making a move on his compatriot into Parabolica. He's got him, but I don't think he'll be getting slipstream from Shaheen. Or at least not so much. So Wolf will have a chance to come back at his compatriot. And let's see, can he pass his fellow countryman? As I have a phone call, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. So, Wolf, can he make it? The answer is no. Ibobo defend. But the gap between Boyman and Kirby has gone to 6.251 seconds. So he's just extending the gap a bit more. And now Wolf can. No, he's too far back for a move. So yeah. Okay. No, it
And
was
I'm back.
Great.
I was just talking with my grandma because I have a stomachache and she was concerned. My stomach still hurts, but don't worry, guys. I'll be able to commentate just fine. So I hope I'll be able to sleep tonight soundly. Either way, enough about me. Let's get back on the race. And Darabosh has lost. Wait, no, not Darabosh. I'm sorry. Wolf's lost a couple of places. It's now Ibobo trying to gain on Halil Shaheen. The Turk swerving quite a lot, trying to prevent Ibobo from getting the slipstream. And he hasn't gained that much with the Australian speed advantage. So he's gonna have to stay back. Yeah. In towards Curva Grande. He's not gonna be close enough, but he's still gaining nonetheless. On Halil Shaheen, his teammate actually in the Rosberg Audi. I always forget their teammates, but you know. And Victor Bobo still trying to gain on him. Not close enough into the last mode, of course. A pass there is very difficult, but as Will Neller proved, just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's impossible. Bobo, quite little fuel left in his tank, so I suspect he'll be boxing soon. And let's see if he can make his light fuel load work by passing his teammate into Variante Ascari. No, he can't. Shaheen defended the inside. And now this is putting the British Nigerian driver right into the clutches of the British driver. Because I don't think Wolf has a double heritage. That's for Bobo, he does. So the Brit overtakes the Brit with English heritage, tries to overtake the Brit with Nigerian heritage. But Victor Bobo stays in front in the battle of the Brits, which might be joined by David Greenwood very shortly. Wolf trying to get him back onto the front straight. Let's see hard on the brakes. They're going to go side by side right now. Wolf has the inside. Can he get past his fellow Brit? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Quite nicely, too. And that's a pit call for Ibobo. He'll be making his scheduled stop at the end of this lap. As will Jack Boyman, the race leader. Yeah, will it be the first out of 2 or the first and only? Boyman's had a quiet but solid first stint. I'm sorry, and he's pulled away from the opposition. Or will he be vulnerable in the second stint? It remains to be seen. Either way, Boyman will be happy with his performance so far in this race. We just have to see how long he can keep it going. Now Bobo trying to reel his countryman once again. Getting past Adam Wolf into Variante Ascari. Yes, he does.
Yes.
That was a nice move. As that's Boyman in, being serviced. 32, so he's going all the way to the end, which means probably everyone is on a one-stop. 7.3, not a bad stop for Boyman considering the fuel load they gave him.
It would be stupid if someone makes two stop from this point.
Agreed. And let's see where Boyman will emerge. He's behind Ionescu, and I think he will be close to Shaheen. And speaking of Greenwood, I accidentally mentioned his name earlier, but now I'm mentioning his for real. Bobo slowed down as he was pitting, and this allowed Greenwood to get past Wolf. And not just Greenwood. Look, Griffiths is all through.
Oh yeah, he is.
Wobbling there, David Greenwood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie Griffiths trying to gain the slipstream. 6.8 seconds stop for Bobo. That was quick as well. Even quicker than Boyman's. He's going to the end, the Brit. It's now Griffiths trying to make a move on Greenwood. Let's see if he can make it work. Yes, he can. And Greenwood drops a place. In towards the last one. Wolf not trying anything. Greenwood taking a more central line nonetheless. And now that's a pit call for Rahul Patel. The Brit will be coming in this lap. Speaking of Brits, here's Adam Wolf trying to get past David Greenwood. Greenwood shutting the door. Wolf's gonna try to go for it nonetheless. Into Variante Ascari, he's made it work.
Yeah, he said. Not doing.
Yeah, let's see.
Spin out of this race.
He has a pit call as well.
Oh yeah.
So him and Patel will be boxing. But let's see if Torvik can pass Greenwood before he pits. And no, he can't. As Rahul Patel is in the BMW RMR. Wait, that's not an RMR, is it? I thought that was Ionescu's car. Anyway, Patel is in. Just under 32 laps of fuel. 6.3, that's the quickest stop we've seen so far. And Patel has been serviced. Now in comes Turvik. You can see there, pit busy. Ionescu's teammate is coming in. He's got quite a few laps left, the Romanian. So I expect he'll be in around lap 30 or so. Perfect second stop for Ionescu's teammate, as he is gonna exit the pits just about now. He'll be close to Rifki Fakhrizadeh, but I think Fakhrizadeh will be in front of the Indonesian. Of course, I'm sure you're aware, Indonesia and Poland have the exact same flag except upside down.
Yeah.
Darabosh goes very wide there trying to pass Parrish. Hungarian's showing some strong pace, but he wasn't able to overtake not the other orange car, I'm sorry. He wasn't able to overtake the American. And yeah, this was a close shave. Parrish still with a lot of fuel, of course, in his wagon, just like Ionescu. And Darabosh has to duck back and slow down a little. Kurbi leads with Glazebrook 2.5 seconds down. Darabosh is still chasing down Parrish. This is gonna bring Neller into play as well. I don't think we're gonna have any pit calls, at least for now. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, also don't think someone will be this lap.
No, doubtful. Now Griffiths trying to gain on Jack Boyman, of course. The man who led most of this race. He's being chased down by the Welshman, Jamie Griffiths. Boyman defends. Didn't have to, since Griffiths wasn't going to attack either way.
I think Greenwood will pit this lap.
No, yes, he will. His teammate, Griffiths' teammate, David Greenwood, will be boxing. So we have one pit call. Now here goes Griffiths. Can he get past Boyman? Yes, he can. And
yes,
Jack Boyman won't be happy with this, of course. His lead will be reduced the more he gets impeded. Now Darabosh for another crack Will Parrish, can he make it work? Moving late, but then till he's close. Closer than last time. He might have a chance into Parabolica or something. Now Wolf on Boyman. Boyman could lose yet another spot. Of course, he's fueled very heavy compared to these guys. And he does lose another spot. So the overcut, pitting later than your opponent, might be the better option. Parrish got overtaken by Darabush in towards Parabolica or something, I assume. But it doesn't matter because the American is coming right back at him. And just like that, he's gone past. But Darabush will have the inside on the brakes. He's got him. Nicely done. What a switchback.
Yeah, great move here for him.
As now Greenwood comes in. And Wolf, oh, he was battling side by side with Boyman. They get forced off the track. He went wide. Still not all four wheels off. Just one, I guess. But yeah, he lost the position to Boyman. And oh man, my stomach is killing me, so I hope I'll be okay. Right, Greenwood is in. 30 laps of fuel. There's a pit call for Glazebrook, meanwhile. 6.2. I think that might be the quickest stop we've seen today. Forgive me, guys. I'm just, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Now Ionescu is being chased down by Shaheen. But the Turkish driver not close enough just yet. Yeah, to pass the Romanian. He is on a personal best, Halil Shaheen. And he continues to gain. Might be able to have the Romanian on the next lap. As Greenwood lost the place to Fakhrizane. Yellow flag at Parabolica. Who is it for? It's for Martinez. He's had a spin. And he's hit the wall, but he didn't take any damage. He stopped the car. He's letting these guys get back on track. He's letting these guys pass before he rejoins. And Rosea Martinez. This would be a very costly move if Greenwood was leading the race, but he's not.
Yeah, indeed.
Now Shaheen has gone past Ionescu into Variante Retifilio. Let's take a look at Martinez's mishap again. This was entirely on his own, unforced error. Carried a little bit too much speed, went wide. Went on the curb, almost hit the wall. Lost the rear, managed to and sliding in meant he avoided the wall. He spun again and hit the wall, but didn't take any damage that time around. Darabush is up into third as a result.
It's very lucky for him.
Yeah. Of course, a provisional third for Darabush. You will have to concede the place later. Once he pits.
Yeah. No, I think Greenwood.
That's Glazebrook going out of the pits, I think, in front of Martinez.
Yes.
Yeah, Torvik passes Greenwood. And I think Greenwood won't be able to win this race. And therefore the championship anymore.
Yeah.
Martinez is down in 10th place. Just in front of Glazebrook. But Glazebrook is already pitted, let's not forget. We're at the halfway stage of this race. Lap 25 out of 50. Got 25 and a bit laps to go. That's right. As now Wolf going for a move on Boyman. Boyman shutting the door. And manages to defend Wolf with a lockup there. Now Neller pressuring Parrish for a move for third place. Can he pull it off? And the answer is yes, he can. As now Ionescu is still fighting with Shaheen, I believe, but he's not close enough there. The Turk might have kind of the leg up on him, and I think Shaheen will be pitting this lap, if I'm not wrong. Or it appears I was wrong, as Wolf finally makes on Boyman this time around. Boyman went wide! Yeah, this could cost him the place to Martinez. And look who's coming, it's Glazebrook. Don't forget, Glazebrook is battling Boyman for legitimate track position. So what does this mean for Doodle Corby? Could he be able to take the lead as Martinez passes Boyman?
And on the battle of
Darabush is in, as is Griffiths. Yeah, Daniel Darabush is in, Jamie Griffiths is in.
Yeah.
Now Glazebrook, this could be for the race lead, of course. Can Glazebrook get past his compatriot?
Oh, that was
They
contact!
dodged! Big crash,
Oh,
big
Boyman.
crash! And Boyman's been spun
But-
around and surely
Oh,
that's
they
the
were-
race lead gun
and
for him.
Boyman
He's
is
hit the
out.
wall! He's out of the
Oh,
Italian Grand
dear,
Prix and Jack
no.
Boyman, what a shame. He dominated the first stint, but traffic
And now he's
absolutely
out.
ruined his second stint. And Oliver Glazebrook hammered the nails into the coffin, and Jack Boyman's race is over. What a shame. And what does this mean for the win? Is now Dudu Kirby the favorite?
I think
Glazebrook
he is.
came from a long... No, it wasn't Glazebrook, sorry. That was Boyman's POV, not Glazebrook's. Glazebrook was close. Boyman closed the door, and I don't think Glazebrook was able to back out. Martinez lucky not to get collected, but Jack Boyman unlucky, and he's out of this race. Parked right up next to Quag, actually hitting him.
Oh, lol.
Yeah,
Just lol.
very lol indeed.
It's
And what a shame for
it's-
Jack Boyman. He was looking good for the win. Now he's gonna walk home with nothing.
it looks like the invisible marshals there. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
and
is.
finally his car has been pulled off the track. Fakrazin having a slow stop. What's going on with him? Or it's only the autosave.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
stuck.
all right. So Fakrazin is stuck. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Red flag. Not really, but it feels like it.
Hmm. Yeah. Apologies for this, guys. We didn't see this coming.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you very shortly. We got some pit stop drama once again, and Rifki Fakrazin is the victim in this one, I'm afraid. It's not the first time someone was stuck in the pits this season. Let's forget. In the GP2 British Grand Prix, what was his name again? Yeah, Jake Galloway was stuck in the pit lane for
My teammate.
the entire second half of the race.
Luckily, I was.
And you should know, because you're his teammate.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, man. This freaking hurts.
Good that I
But
was
I can keep going.
pitting before. Okay, if you
I think
can
I'll
continue.
get off
It's
my
okay.
chair and commentate from a little back. Thank God for the headphones. I got, of course. I mean the headset.
Let's.
Yeah, I'm in a better position. I'm in a more comfy position now, thankfully, so it shouldn't hurt as much. And let's see if Fakrazin
think-
can get out of the pit box this time around.
And it work.
It doesn't appear like it.
No, it didn't work. I think.
Unfortunately, not. Can you still hear me just fine, Dennis?
That's good, Flo.
All right. Can you still hear me okay? Just asking.
Yes.
Okay, so this distance is safe. All right. Just having to
Can
lay
you hear
down
me
because
good, by the way?
this pain in my belly. Yeah, just fine. A little quiet, but it's the usual for you, I guess. So no
Yeah, I
issues.
have only little earphone.
Yeah.
I think it will continue.
My belly is
It will
killing
better,
me,
but-
but if I lay down, I should be okay. Right, we're loading once again, and hopefully third time's the charm. Should be. And we're still waiting for it to load. And it's almost
Wait,
done.
when
It is
did I
done.
call Rob Flo? Joe.
What? What are you talking about? Dennis, I'm not sure what you mean. Either way, we're gonna see that crash again.
Yeah.
Parrish and Neller were fighting there for second on the road right now. And of course, we're not gonna be shocked this time around. But look, keep your eyes peeled because Glazebrook and Boyman are gonna crash. In towards turn one they go. And they have crashed just as history predicted.
Yeah.
It's gone the same way around, like last
And
time.
ding dong.
And Boyman is out.
In the wall.
Yeah. As Fakruzin coming in. Once again, can this time the gods of RNG get him to stop safely in the pits? He's in. They fueled him up. And this time, he's all good to go
Yes.
this time around.
This time it
Rifki
works.
Fakruzin is getting back in this race, but he'll be a lap down behind Dodo Corby,
Oh dear.
the new race leader. Yeah. Wolf is coming in this lap, and there's another pit call further up front for Halil Shaheen. So the third will be coming in. Here he goes. From 4th place, Shaheen was pretty quiet in the first third of the race. But in the second third so far, he's absolutely stepped it up. I'd say.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Now Halil Shaheen into the pits. Wolf joining him very shortly. Shaheen has to wait a little bit. 7.1 second stop. Doesn't count, of course, the time he was forced to wait. He'll be behind Patel by a long shot. And he'll be behind Darabosh as well. Wolf, I think he might be getting overtaken by Griffiths on the pit exit. Yeah, Griffiths is in front of Wolf, but behind Shaheen. Dorvik is in 12th. Could make it 11th. As he overtakes a Wolf, yes he does. Now Greenwood battling with, that is Duncan. Duncan going for the move, he's made it work.
Yep. Wolf is in the pits.
There's another pit call, it's for Rosetta Martinez. He's in
Yeah.
5th place, he's made that mistake at Curva Parabolica. But as long as Greenwood's now winning this race, which he is not, it won't matter,
Yeah, he's
Martinez
14th.
will still be taking the title home. Yeah, Rosetta Martinez will be boxing this lap. He'll be conceding the position to Glazebrook, who has pitted, of course. And Glazebrook, I suspect he'll be in a battle for the lead. Corby. I think Corby might be in
Yep.
front.
I also think so, yeah.
Martinez comes in.
In the pit lane here.
Yes. Here goes Rosetta Martinez. Coming in goes the championship leader and future banner driver in his last DTM
Yep.
race, at least for now. In GP2, of course, if you move up to the top class, you're not allowed to compete in GP2 again if you do a full season in the top class.
Yeah.
But that doesn't apply to DTM. If you lose your top class seat, you can always come back to DTM. So who knows? But at least for now, this is Martinez's last race in DTM. Is Duncan making a move on him? Can he make it work? No. That was very close. Was caught unaware there on pit exit. And Luke was just behind him. David Greenwood.
Pit at the end of this lap.
Pit call for Duncan. But let's see if we can get past the other black car of Rosetta Martinez. Greenwood is behind as well. Duncan is through into De La Roja. Martinez losing
And
ground. And
Kobe's
look
in the
who's
pit.
caught him.
And Nella's
It's
also
David
in.
Greenwood finding his championship rival for track position. Having to back down there.
And,
It's a legit
the
fight.
top
Greenwood
two
has
are
actually
pitting.
stopped.
and now let's
Corby
see
and
who's
Neller
there.
are in, which means Parrish inherits the lead. Corby already joined
Yeah.
third, I believe, or thereabouts. Yeah, he will be in front of Glazebrook nicely. As now Greenwood makes it past Martinez. So he's
Yeah.
finally overtaken the Filipino, but he's still gonna have to climb 12 places if he wants to wrestle the title away from him. He may have wrestled the championship, not the championship, the position in the race, but he's still got a long way to go. And time is running out for David Greenwood. He may beat Martinez in this race, but it'll be the Filipino with the last lap as it stands.
And Kobe is ahead of Glazebrook, by the way.
Yes, but behind Patel, how did he get the jump?
Wait, what?
Patel pitted. Patel is in the lead of the race. Wait, no, that's not
No,
Corby.
he's not.
I'm sorry, I
That
got
was-
confused. It was Neller, not Corby. Their cars look
okay, it's
similar. Yeah, but Neller is behind his compatriot Rahul Patel.
And correct my memory, but didn't Will Neller finish on the podium last time out in Spa? I think he did. Didn't he?
Wait, who did?
Neller.
I think he did, yes.
Alright,
Not
William Duncan
completely
is
sure.
into the pits. E-I-E-I-O. As now Martinez fighting with Green with his championship rival for track position.
Nice.
We're outside the points, but they're still fighting. And having to stay put. Very slow into De La Roja, and this has allowed Greenwood to get away. Parrish is in. As is Ionescu, so Corby will take the lead. Yes.
Yeah.
Glazebrook will be promoted to second with Patel in third, but he's being caught by Neller and Darabosh. Parrish pits. Quick stop for him. There he goes. Ionescu also in the pits. Where can Parrish emerge? I think he will be close to these guys. He is in the fight. He's gonna be close to Darabosh.
Oh.
He is in front of Darabosh, but can the Hungarian
Good.
send it into Retifilio? No.
No, we can't.
Parrish covers him off as Ionescu rejoins behind Halil Shaheen. And into 8th place, the Romanian. Now Daniel Darabosh trying to go for the move on Will Parrish, who's just pitted. So he'll be vulnerable at least for now, but with his fresh tires he might be able to pull away. But that's not gonna happen if Darabosh passes him, which he has just done. Up into 5th place goes Daniel Darabosh.
Yeah,
That was a good move. As now Will Neller fighting with Rahul Patel. They had a little scrap in Belgium, of course. And let's see if Patel will want revenge. Because he wants to finish in front of Neller, I'm sure. This time around. So yeah. Here go the two Brits out of Rantascari. Neller already going for the inside. He's going for the move early in towards Parabolica. Guess he got a lot of cars on the same straight. Neller is through and up into third, starting all the way from last. But what's Patel's answer? He will be able to counterattack. On towards the Retifilio, of course, let's not forget. And here he goes. Across the start finish line, side by side go the two Brits. The Mercedes and the BMW, and Patel's in front.
Yeah.
So he's had the last laugh, at least for now. Let's see what Neller will be able to do to fight him back. Now Turvik making a move past Wolf for 10th place. He's got him. Adam Wolf, can he fight back? They've touched! Turvik's been forced off! That's
But
the
at
4th
least he
time
didn't
he's been
spun.
involved in an incident today, but this time it really wasn't his fault whatsoever. Anyway,
Yeah.
into De La Roja, can Neller get past Patel? Let's see. Into the second
Yes.
chicane he goes, and
This
he's
is
gone
true.
past his fellow Brit. Will Neller, car 33 up in the third. And look who's coming, Darabosh, and Parrish, and Shaheen and Ionescu. All these guys will be trying to pile on Rahul Patel in the closing laps of this race.
Still 20
Lulu
laps
Kirby
to
looks
go.
comfortable. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Dennis. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm feeling a little better, but I'll definitely
That's
have
great,
to
bro.
rest. Yeah, it still hurts like hell. Like I was pregnant, but of course I'm not pregnant. And no matter what some people on Twitter say, I can't get pregnant. But yeah. Cheeky little joke there. Anyway, Corby completes this lap. Let's see if we can increase the lead to Glazebrook. Did Corby win any races this season? Or did he not? Oh yeah, he did. Where? At, yeah,
Yeah.
or at
Okay.
Misano. No, I think at Lausitzring. Yeah, he's won at Lausitzring. And he'll make it 2-4-2 as it stands, as long as he holds on for the win. And I think he is increasing the advantage to Glazebrook.
It's 6.5 seconds.
And will continue to grow, I think. Now another question on my mind is, can Will Neller
Oh, my internet
chase
is
down
shit.
Albert Glazebrook? It'll be interesting. He's had some very strong pace and come back all the way from last Neller. And I don't think he's done just yet. Martinez and Green, meanwhile, still battling. This battle won't have anything to do with the championship because neither of them are in the points. But it's a battle for pride. Even if Martinez comes home to win the title, which is almost guaranteed at this point. I'm sure he still wants to finish in front of Greenwood to make it even sweeter, the triumph.
But he didn't need to.
It's all down to whether Greenwood can win the race or not. And with this few laps left, Greenwood has no chance to win, unless everyone crashes.
Yeah, that is very unrealistic.
Indeed.
The gap
So,
from Greenwood is... See?
Greenwood?
Maybe the gap is...
You're talking about Glazebrook, I think.
No, I mean, the gap from Greenwood Kobe is 38 seconds.
Ah, alright. Well, it's too damn high. As now
Yeah.
Shaheen is trying to close onto these guys, and Ionescu is trying to chase him down. Derek overtook him just before the pit stops. Now Greenwood and Martinez fighting yet again. The championship contenders. Duking it out. Maybe not for the race win, which would directly influence the championship, but they're still fighting for track position.
Yeah.
Martinez is almost certain to take the title now, but Greenwood wants to have a little fun with him. Because of course David Greenwood is going to Toro Rosso after this race to replace Anish Parachki, as he is the Toro Rosso test driver. And of course there will be a new Toro Rosso test driver. I don't know who that's gonna be. I'll just wait and find out.
Yeah, the sign-ups for that is open.
Yeah. Now here goes Parrish trying to get past Darabosh for 5th place. Can he make it work? Yes he can. The Hungarian goes a little deep, and that's the American through. And is that Khalil Shaheen chasing them down? Those two, yes he is. Now Martinez and Greenwood fighting the Curva del Serralio. Martinez staying behind. Greenwood defending. Martinez attacking it with Ascari. And they've crashed! They've crashed the championship contenders! Oh, Greenwood's made it! Greenwood is out! Martinez is champion! Martinez is champion! But this is not how he wanted to win it. I'm sure.
That's the championship.
David Greenwood is out. Meaning he can't win the race. Meaning Rosetta Martinez is the GP4 OC 2018 DTM champion. Greenwood is out. The title fight is officially over. And Martinez, very dirty tactics from him. But he's taken Greenwood out. And as a result, he's won the championship. That's our 2018 champion. All he has to do now is finish the race. He doesn't even have to finish.
Yeah,
but when he comes into the garage at the very end, he'll be the new DTM champion.
I don't remember the last time I've seen the title decided like this in the OC. And it was the Bobo actually who finished off Greenwood. Martinez gave the initial blow.
Yeah, it was very ambitious there for Martinez.
Yeah, dramatic finish. And Greenwood was unable to do anything. Bobo tried to avoid, but couldn't.
That was the final flash.
Yes. And Bobo, nothing he could do to avoid his compatriot, and nothing Greenwood could do either. Just unfortunate for the pair of them. And I think Bobo collected damage. Either way, is decided Rosetta Martinez is the DTM champion. But not in the most sportsmanlike of ways he clinched it. Either way, Greenwood wasn't going to win the race, so he would have won the title either, regardless. But still, Martinez being cheeky there. Oh, with this crash, he is the champion. Terve, hello. I wonder what your guys' reactions are in the chat, because I'm getting to them now. And this is surely dramatic. Yeah. Very interesting tactics. I agree with you, Rahul. Lean says, the strangest ending to a championship ever in the OC. Agreed. Evan says, Greenwood wasn't even going to score. Yeah, we know, but this is either way, this is very spectacular. What a way for the championship to be clinched.
I never expected it to end in this way.
Yeah. Martinez, he was gonna win it either way, but he wins it cheekily, like I said.
Oh.
Oh man, oh man.
Also,
this was a crazy race.
Yeah, very crazy.
Yeah, we know. And he'll be boxing. Fun thing I wanted to point out,
Bartosz Klos took the fastest lap on the last lap in Belgium, took pole in Monza in Italy, and he got taken out on the first lap.
Yeah. It's very
Either way,
interesting.
Bobo and Martinez are in. Here goes the Brit, and here goes the Filipino. Repairing damage. I think they're a lap down, aren't they? Well, they will be,
Oh.
because here comes Dudu Corby. He's
Yeah,
not going to lap
Martinez is
Bobo,
lap
but he
down.
will lap Martinez. Yeah.
No
So the
shine
new champion
against Darabosh.
will finish a lap down as it stands. Now Halil Shaheen going for a move on Daniel Darabosh.
And can you make it here? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
But
But Darabosh
think-
will have
Yeah.
the second bite of the cherry with the slipstream and tow. And gaining on him with the straight line speed advantage. Can he get the Turk? And the answer
yes.
is a resounding yes.
Yes.
This is like the Battle of Mohaj back in 1526 all over again, Hungary versus Turkey. And this time Hungary comes out on top, not unlike the real battle. For those of you history geeks out there, I'm sure you know what I mean. It was the battle when Turkey, the Ottoman Empire, conquered all of Hungary. And now, Shaheen going for it again into Variante della Roggia. Wasn't able to make it work. And he's lost a lot of time. Ionescu's caught up right up to him. Can he make it work into Lesmo? No. Neller passed Ionescu there. Ionescu wasn't able to pass Shaheen. Now will Parrish find Rahul Patel for 4th. Into Curva del Sterraglio. Parrish going for the inside. But I'm not trying to shut the door, so I think he's conceding the place. Yes, he is. Now Ionescu on Shaheen. Can he get up to 7th place? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He's overtaken the Turk. But Shaheen is still there. We have a good run into Parabolic. And I hope you liked my little history reference, guys, as now Shaheen making his way through on Ionescu, demoting him to 8th place. But Ionescu will have the counter onto the straight. And who is that behind him? Is that Jamie Griffiths, if I'm not wrong? I think it is.
It is.
It
Yes,
is.
It is. Yes.
And now Ionescu, he's overtaken Shaheen.
We
Shaheen going for it on the brakes, though. Unbelievable.
Whoa,
great
great
counterattack. And Ionescu's locked up heavily. Gonna be under a lot of pressure from Griffiths now. And let's see. Here goes the Brit. On the outside of Curva Grande. Can Ionescu shut the door? Or will Griffiths manage to squeeze through? Griffiths. He couldn't make it work there. He's lost plenty of time here. And Ionescu might be safe from the Welshman. Or not quite. He's still there. Now he's staying behind. And look how much Shaheen has gained on Ionescu as a result.
And look at the gap.
And this is
between
for the
Cody
last
and
point
Graceful,
spot,
it's
of course.
9.3 seconds.
Yeah.
Still a bit early to say it, but I think Kirby is the favorite for the race win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now then,
Because
Griffiths
anything
not
can-
close enough on Ionescu. Towards Curva Parabolica. But Shaheen has pulled away from the Romanian. And let's see if he can chase down Daniel Darabosh again. Patel, he's been overtaken by Parrish, hasn't he? And yes, he has, but where? Oh yes, on the previous lap. Variante Escaru. I commented over that, but I forgot about it. Commentated over that, but you know.
Yeah.
So a little lapse of memory for me. Parrish is up in the 4th place. At the same time, Ionescu tried to pass Shaheen but failed.
Still 14 laps to go here.
Yeah, and plenty of things that can still happen in this Grand Prix. Martinez is all the way down in 15th, but it doesn't matter. He is champion. 100%.
Yeah, that is.
But let's see if he'll be
decided
able to
now.
unlap himself with his fresh tires or not.
By the way, who has the fastest lap? In the.
We'll check again.
Mateusz Turvik has the first.
Oh, it is,
Okay,
it is Turvik,
Turvik.
yes.
Thank you, Flo.
Yeah, thank you, Flo. And yeah, he has the fastest lap. Let's see if we can hold on to it. Glazebrook 9.5. I don't think he's catching Corby. 9.9 now.
Yeah.
Neller is 8 seconds down on Glazebrook. So he is still a threat. to his fellow
Yeah.
Brit, of course. Darabosh is a little bit down on Patel. Shaheen is a little further down on Darabosh, and Ionescu is trying to catch back up to Shaheen, but still a bit down. Griffiths on, close to Ionescu as well, as is Adam Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah,
here's
Corby.
There's Glazebrook
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
The
Oliver
picture.
Glazebrook in second. He's gonna have to worry about holding on to second rather than trying to mount the challenge first, I believe. Yeah, the gap's gone down further. He's gonna
Yeah.
have to worry about Neller sooner or later. At least that's my estimate. I think Ionescu has pulled away from Griffiths, but Shaheen, I don't think he's started to gain on Darabosh. It doesn't appear to be like this either way for now.
Yeah. Rob, you're still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I was just looking at
Okay.
my Twitter feed a little bit.
Okay.
Don't mind me. I'm back anyway. I'm focusing. Glazebrook
Okay.
looking pretty solitary for now, but if Will Neller has the pace to hand him down, he won't be so solitary any longer.
Do we have a battle at the moment at the track? I'm not sure.
Well, looking on the minimap, we have some close action, but not close enough to warrant a battle. There might be someone towards the first chicane now. I don't think there's going to be an overtake. Corby continuing to extend his lead. Just bring it home, Dudu, and you'll win this race. And it's looking
So
good
he
for
gets
Corby
the
as it
fastest
stands. 12
launch.
laps per going. Yes. Neller 7.3 has gained even more on Glazebrook. He's definitely a threat.
Yeah. It will be
Another
interesting
BMW driver.
at the
Yeah.
end.
Darabosh has caught up to Patel, and Shaheen is trying to catch as well, as is Ionescu. Griffiths has lost ground. He's gonna have to worry about Adam Wolf.
Here's Kobe again. The big lead.
Yeah.
I think he did set a personal best lap at the last
He
lap.
did, yes. Yes, he did. Corby is going quick at the moment. He's got the pace. He's looking good for the win.
Yeah, it will be
And then the pit laps to go.
great. That will be a great weekend for Remus, with Kobe winning and Martinez winning the championship.
Yes,
At the
very
moment.
good observation there. And ouch. Still hurting, but hanging on. Meanwhile, Corby looking nice and solid. Didn't go personal best this time around in sector 2. I don't think it matters that much anyway. He's got a very solid gap.
Yeah.
He's actually catching Victory Bobo. Let's see if he can lap him before the end, or if the Brit will be faster with his fresher tires. Speaking of a Brit, Rahul Patel is under pressure from Daniel Darabosh, but he's not close enough yet.
Here we have a battle.
Yeah, Shaheen and Ionescu in the background. They're slowly closing on to this fight. 10 laps to go.
I think it's not enough at the moment for Darabosh.
No, but he'll have a solid chance in towards Retifilio, if I'm not mistaken.
Does he have enough slipstream to... No, I think it's too far back.
That's right. And Darbosh will have to wait a little longer if he wants to overtake Patel. Still staying put, and he has the pace advantage. I think we can see that.
Yep.
But pace advantage means nothing if you don't have track position, even on a circuit like Monza. Patel going defensive, out of Curva Grande, closing the door, and Darbosh having to back out there. He's lost some time here, and this is helping. Guess who it is helping? Khalil Shaheen gain. Now Wolf trying to go for a move on Griffiths into Variante de la Roja, but Griffiths shut the door and it didn't work. So the Englishman has to stay back, the Welshman holds on to 9th. Also, I want to ask, would the champion be willing to join us for an interview at the end of the join us in the voice chat at the end of the race? Rosetta, if you're there, let us know, of course, if you can and if you want to. Now we're looking at Oliver Glazebrook. Neller is on a personal best, Glazebrook is not. We'll have to take a look at the gap. Bash looks comfortable in 4th. I don't think that he'll have that taken away from him anytime soon. Neller is gaining, about how much? And he's gained a fair half second.
Yeah.
I think he will catch him before the end. Passing will be another issue, of course.
on fire.
Yeah. Will Griggs on fire. Your defense is terrified, and I realize his last name is not Grigg, but let me do the meme either way, and I did it. So yeah. Anyway, Darbosh is gonna have to worry. Shaheen is just 1 second behind him. You can see on the minimap we got some sort of fight there going on. Glazebrook. He's gonna try to hang on in the remaining laps. Now will hunt him down. Patel has a little bit of a safety gap to Darbosh. And hasn't been able to close back up to Shaheen meanwhile. So I think the Romanian might have to settle for 8th place as it stands. But the guys in front of him are battling. And Darbosh, while he's not close enough yet to pass, he's getting closer. And will have a shot on the next lap, I'm sure. The gap between Glazebrook and Neller is under 6 seconds now. So the Mercedes continues to gain on the Audi, on the BMW. I'm sorry, not the Audi. Shaheen is actually gaining more onto Darbosh than Darbosh is gaining onto Patel, but not close enough yet. Of course, slipstream means quite a lot here at Monza, and Darbosh is using the slipstream to try to edge closer to Rahul Patel. Meanwhile, Griffiths is gonna have to worry about the Englishman Adam Wolf coming up behind him. Using that draft and that straight line speed advantage, it's not enough. He's too far back, Adam Wolf. And Griffiths breathes a sigh of relief, at least for now. Wolf has gotten closer, though. As Ionescu continues to lose time to the cars in front of him, I believe. Now Wolf, can he get it past Griffiths into De La Roja, or will the Welshman shut the door again?
Yeah,
Not this time. Wolf going for the move, and he's made it work. There you go.
Yeah, the 2017 500 winner is ahead. Good.
Indeed so. Just one moment, and I'm back. All right. Darbosh still trying to catch the Patel, but look who's there. It's Shaheen. He's getting a great run out of Variante Ascari. He might have a shot at him into Parabolica. He's already going for it. Can Khalil Shaheen get ahead? Yes, he can. But Darbosh will have the counterattack. So let's see if he can take the place back from the Turk. Going for it. Shaheen moving a lot, but it's not helping him. Let's see if he can get him on the brakes just like he did on Ionescu, though. Shaheen going for it. Unable to make it work. And speaking of Ionescu, this has brought him a little closer. 7 laps remaining in this race, as Darbosh is going to have to go defensive through the Curva Grande in towards Variante de la Roja. Shaheen is going for it. Can he get through on a Hungarian? Yes, he can. And Shaheen is up in 6th place. Yes. Darbosh has lost the place, and Ionescu is chasing him down now.
Yep.
as is Adam Wolf. I wonder if he can catch up to Ionescu and Darabosh and maybe claim a point for himself, a point or two. It's not much time left, but there still is a little bit of time. Alright. So Ionescu trying to gain onto the back of Daniel Darabosh. He's just under 7/10 of a second down. So he'll take advantage of the slipstream. However, he won't be able to make a move into here. And I doubt he's going to have a chance into Retofilio either.
Yeah, at least this lap.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we'll have to take another look soon-ish on the gap between Glazebrook and Neller to see if the OC champion can close him down. The gap has been cut to 5 seconds. While Neller continues to gain, he's not gaining as much as he'd want. Glazebrook actually put half a tenth on him there. So Glazebrook has responded. Meanwhile, Patel in 5th place, but he will be fighting Shaheen very soon.
Yeah, he will be under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, as will Daniel Darabosh. Adam Wolf is also getting involved in this fight. He's gained the 10th on Ionescu there. And let's see if he can keep pushing. It's not much to go in this race. But anything, any gain can mean something at the very end. Into the Curva del Serralio go Ionescu and Darabosh. Darabosh still with a comfy gap. 5 left to go for our race leader, Dudu Kirby. Parrish, comfy in 4th. I don't think he's going to have any sort of issues. But Patel will have to worry. Shaheen is coming. Not on the next lap, but he is coming. Now Ionescu continues to gain on Darabosh. And towards Parabolica, still not close enough. But he will have slipstream.
Ionescu will be in
Needs
a
a good
good
X.
position.
Which he gets. And he might be able to get past Darabosh into here. We'll have to wait and see. He's a little far down, but a slipstream will help him negate that advantage that Darabosh has.
I think it's not enough at this lap.
No, Darabosh holds onto the position, but Ionescu is a whole lot closer now. Okay-ish exit from him, from the Retofilio. He's not going to be able to get him into Variante de la Rocha, but he will be pressuring Darabosh, that is for sure. Yeah, Darabosh definitely having his mirrors full. And I wonder how much Adam Wolf will be able to gain by the end of this race. Surely he can get involved in this fight too. Now to the second Lesmo. Here they go. Ionescu gets a good exit. This is his best chance yet to get Darabosh. Gaining in the slipstream. It's gonna be close, but I don't think he'll make it work. 4 laps to go for Kirby. Ionescu is going for it. He's gonna send it into Variante Ascari.
No.
No. But he's still close either way. Now we got another fight. Khalil Shaheen versus Rahul Patel. In towards the Curva Parabolica. Ionescu is lining up Darabosh for a pass. Can he make it work?
And can he make it?
Yes, but Darabosh might be able to counterattack. We'll have to see. Now Shaheen getting past Patel on the exit.
Yeah, very.
There he goes. Yeah, he's made it work. It's gonna be last of the late breakers, and who's that gonna be? I'm curious. As Darabosh is getting back past Ionescu. Darabosh is ahead. And look what this is bringing into play. It's Adam Wolf. Now, Ionescu's still a little bit far back. He's gonna have to get the move done someplace else. Because Wolf is catching him. You know, Neller's cut the gap to Glazebrook to 4.3 seconds. He continues to gain. But I don't think it'll be enough to threaten the BMW driver. Anyway, we're still looking at this fight. It's close just like it was last lap. And maybe the pair of them might be able to catch Patel. We'll have to wait and see. There's still time left in this race. Let's begin with the slipstream. Boba says the fastest lap. So Kirby won't be able to lap after all. 3 laps to go for Kirby, speaking of him. And it's not going for it. He's going for it now. Switching.
This was close.
Oh, this was very bold-ish. And this is helping Wolf get a lot closer. Yeah, Wolf might have a crack at Ionescu. It was a bold move for the Romanian. I couldn't make it work. And it might cost him the points if Wolf can find his way through. remains to be seen. We're gonna find out. Wolf gets a brilliant exit. Surely he's gonna have him. Yes, he is. And Ionescu
Definitely.
drops out of the points, unfortunately for him. Adam Wolf is up into 8th place.
Oh.
Can he hunt down Dara Bosch? Ionescu can't get him on the
Can
brakes.
he do a switchback move?
Tried it.
No.
Didn't work though.
But didn't made it.
No. Drops
Wait,
out of the
guys
points.
from the-
He's gonna have to try to fight back somewhere if he wants to grab a point from this race. Dara Bosch has a little bit of a cushion, but it's gonna wither away at this rate. Unless Ionescu can fight Wolf a while longer. 4 seconds between Glazebrook and Neller. Neller's not gonna catch him in time, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Glazebrook
Now Ionescu.
stayed second.
Lining up
Nothing happened.
Wolf to try to get back at him in the slipstream. 2 laps remaining for Dudu Kirby. Ionescu's not gonna go for it, surely not. Wolf defending, and this is helping Ionescu gain back up. And both of them are gaining on Dara Bosch. Will Ionescu go for it into Parabolica? Surely not. I think he will. And he's gonna lose out in the Retrofilio, isn't he? He's going for it in
Yes,
Parabolica, he's got the
he
move
will.
done. Yeah. The Wolf
Oh,
is still there.
side
They're
to
side by
side.
side. Yeah, Wolf has managed to hold on. But this might be bad news because he'll be the one vulnerable into Retrofilio. Will Ionescu tuck back into slipstream or will he send it? He's chosen to send it, but it didn't work.
And
Griffith is gaining on the pair of them. Wolf already starting to go defensive in towards Curva Grande. Can he keep Ionescu behind or will the Romanian get back into the points? In towards Variante de la Roja, can he get through? It's gonna be a bold move, and he can't do it.
No,
He's still very close. Dara Bosch is pulled away. So I think 7th place is secure for him. So it's all down to this battle, which Jamie Griffiths is about to join. It's gonna go down to the wire. And who's gonna get the last point? Final lap of this race, of this season for Dudu Kirby, the race leader. As here goes Ionescu lining up Wolf for a pass. In towards this guy, there's a yellow flag. Who is it for?
Oh,
It's for
Parrish!
Parrish. He's out. Oh my
Oh,
goodness
look at the
me.
wheel.
And watch for the wheel.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Ionescu,
Oh
no! He's out!
He's
No,
out.
no, 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 no,
Drama
no!
at the end.
Oh my goodness me. I'm terrified. It happened to me and I'm out. Oh, I'm out.
Oh,
Crash. What the
no.
hell? Oh my goodness me. And Ionescu's chance of getting back into the points has died on
So unlucky.
right before the start left. Yeah, indeed. And what will
was a
this mean
suspension
for his
failure
seat chances in
for
the top
Parrish.
class? Yeah,
Parrish is a suspension failure.
yeah, and Will Parrish. Unlucky for him, it's caused some major carnage.
The bang. to the
Ionescu
wall.
got the overtake on Wolf, but that turned out to be a curse since he collected the wheel and wasn't able to do anything. It was a good move, get himself back up into the points, but it only lasted for about 5 or 6 seconds. Let's see the overtake again. He passed under yellow flags actually, but he's out either way, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Watch out for debris.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing he
It
could
doesn't
do
matter
there.
here.
Flo, would I have
Someone-
gotten a penalty if I didn't crash out, or what do you think?
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay, thank you, Flo. And oh my god, what a shame. What a shame. Wolf will be up into the points now. 7th place, I think, for him. Ionescu wasn't able to avoid the debris, and that cursed him. Ended his race, ended his season, not the way he wanted. Not with points. And if he gets a seat in the top class, it remains to be seen. Wolf. Did
Think
he
he-
get... Did he collect the debris there?
Yeah.
So he's gonna stay out
Just
with his damaged car.
Watch out for debris.
And Griffiths goes through to claim 7th place. Torvik, Ionescu's teammate, will be up into the points if he can overtake Wolf in time. And oh my goodness, me, a dramatic finale to this race. Wouldn't you
very,
say?
very dramatic.
Yeah. Ouch. Hmm.
Wolf. It's terrific.
Yeah.
And Easy.
Turvik is making a move. He's up into 8th place. He's got him. Now Darabosh is gaining on Patel, but he won't be close enough. The Brit will be safe in 5th place. And now he's talking about
Where's
Dodo Corby because he's had a pretty quiet race. But it doesn't matter how quiet it is. It matters that you win it. And Boba says the fastest lap, but Dodo Corby is going to come across the line anytime now. He's coming now. He's finished. And he wins the Italian Grand Prix. Dodo Corby is the race winner. And Rosetta Martinez is the DTM 2018 champion. Dodo Corby wins the Italian Grand Prix, brings the victory home for Remus. And yeah. Glazebrook finishes second. Miller wasn't able to catch him. Another respectable 3rd place started from the back.
Great race. From last place to 3rd. Incredible race.
Incredible stuff. Halil Shaheen, a great race for him. He's taking advantage of the chaos. He's going to finish 4th.
From 21st. First on the grid.
Yeah. Patel 5th, Rabosh 6th. And Griffiths in 7th. And Mateusz Turvik will take the last point home in 8th place. And the RBM. Yeah, Wolf is going to come home with a damaged car. Finish 9th. Rifki Fakhrizadeh, after some pit shenanigans, is going to finish in 10th, the Indonesian.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What a chaotic race.
Indeed so. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me.
And only
Oh, my God. The reactions in the chat to my crash. Yeah, quite shocking.
Yeah.
Either way, Ibobo finishes the race, 12th place. And the race is officially over. The season is over. And Rosetta Martinez is the champion. Dodo Corby is the race winner. And let's take the guard of honor for the new DTM champion. The next manor driver will be going there with a title in hand. Rosetta Martinez, he's done it. He's had a brilliant season. And after quite some flashes of brilliance, the first Filipino ever to win it, has taken the DTM title. Rosetta Martinez is your DTM champion. He's grabbed it in a dodgy way with that crash with Green, but he would have got it either way. And Rosetta Martinez, 13th place for him in this race, no points. It's a lucky finish either way, because with that 13th place, he secured the World Championship.
Yeah.
And here are the official results. His victory for Dodo Corby, Oliver Glazebrook coming home in 2nd. Will Nutter 3rd with a brilliant race. Halil Shaheen is in 4th with Rahul Patel, finishing 5th, holding off Daniel Darabosh. Jamie Griffiths in 7th with Mateusz Turvik in 8th place, taking advantage of the chaos at the end. Adam Wolf, unfortunately, it's 9th only for him, no points. Rifki Fakhrizadeh in 10th, William Duncan 11th. And the last on the lead lap is Victor Bobo. You can do the rest.
And with the lap down, this was Rosetta Martinez, 13th, the champion, with Will Parrish still being classified in 14th, with Robert Yaskill also being classified in 15th, 2 laps down. The diamonds from this race are David Greenwood after that controversial crash, Martinez, and being collected with the Bobo, before me. We have Jack Boyman.
Yeah, that's true.
Retired. Then Roman Krog, the only driver with the mechanical, except
besides Parrish.
Yeah, but he still classified.
Yeah, of course, because 9% of the race done.
Then on the first
anyway, it's time to check the fastest lap. And I think Bobo's got it, but we'll have to double check. Flaw.
Final retirements are close. Mojo,
and the Bobo has taken the fastest lap, just as we guessed. And he's gonna get it.
10th.
Yeah, indeed. Martinez, 3rd fastest lap. Oh my god. And this was a hell of a race, wouldn't you say? Quite chaotic. And oh my goodness me.
And now,
that was
for the race winner, we will hear the Brazilian national
anthem. That's right. It's time for the anthem, guys. So give it a listen.
All right. Thank you guys, and thanks for joining us for the race, of course. What a season this has been. I
Yeah.
already know your answers, but I'm gonna have to ask you for a driver of the day, of course, and of course it's Will Nyler.
Yeah, of course. It's the only answer except from everyone.
Yeah, absolutely
Yeah, that's
deserved. He got 19
Fantastic.
positions,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. I mean,
Indeed it
it's
is.
Monza, but still, he
Yeah.
Yeah.
was on pace
Either
today.
way,
Maybe could
yeah.
have
Either
even
way,
got
this has been.
second, so really
It's
good race.
possible, but in the end, he didn't get it.
Yep.
Either way, this has been a very entertaining season, if I dare say so. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us, for joining me, George, Daniel, Miklos, Dennis, Rahul, and everyone else who was on commentary duty. I hope I didn't forget anyone during the course of this DTM season. Thank you, Flo, as always, for hosting it. Thank you, guys,
Yeah,
for
thank you,
tuning
Flo.
in. And my belly is still hurting, but yeah, so I'm just gonna have to run it off quickly with the commentary. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for everything this season, and we'll see you again for the next one. Bring on 2019. But until then, let's not forget, not Formula E. I'm sorry. Three out of the 5 champions have been decided. 2 to go. GP2 and the top class. Who's gonna get those? Stay with us in the next few weeks, and we will find out. But until then, I have been Robert Ionescu.
And I've been Dennis Graf, aka Graf, ragazzi.
Yes, and this has been DTM 2018. Signing off here. It's us. You've been you. And thank you so much once again, guys. Take care of yourselves, please. Take care of each other. And we'll see you again for the next one. Bye bye.
Bye, have a great time.